So how where you guys are? It is scorching here today. It's humid. Anyhow, that's kind of what this video is all about. This was a tag, and what was it called? What did summer look like tag, and I got it from NonnaGrace, who, if you're not subscribed to her, you need to be, because she is the best. And these are kind of like childhood memories or favorites or whatnot. And there's only 10 questions. And if I remember, I will copy and paste the questions down below. And everybody is tagged who wants to do it. Just let me know in the comments that you've done it so that I can go watch a video. Or I might already watch a video. So anyhow, question number 1. If you could have one of these two things for an entire summer, no, if you could only have one of these things for the entire summer, which would you have? A sandy beach or a juicy peach? Going with juicy peach. Because even when we go to the beach, we don't actually go to the beach unless the grandchildren are with us. I'm not really a sand in your pants kind of person. Do you prefer cold lemonade or cold tea as a summer drink? It's going to have to be sweet tea. I am from the South. If you can stand a spoon up in it, it's sweet enough. Actually, I've cut back, but still, sweet tea, year round. Favorite summer tradition? I know when I was little, my father used to have to travel to Indiana at least once a year to a certain part of Indiana. And so our family would rent a cabin at Brown County State Park in Indiana. I think it's near Nashville, Indiana. And we would stay for the whole entire week. And my brother and I would hike the trails, and we would ride horses, and we would swim. And we just had the absolute best time. My youngest brother was very young during that time, so it was just Joel and I that did that. But it was so much fun, and we ate at the lodge, and we got to know people there, and that was probably one of the best memories for summer. That and the fact that my grandmother always took me on vacation with her every summer. And we would go to the mountains, we would go to the beach, we would go to Minnesota. She just took me everywhere. So summers were good. Summers were good. There was this one summer where I was grounded all summer. That wasn't so cool, but hey, most of the time it was good. It was good. Favorite summer memory? Favorite summer memory. I guess that would... My favorite summer memory is I grew up in a subdivision, you know, like the suburbs, like your typical 1960s, 1970s suburbs. And so the houses were real close together, and everybody was friends with everybody on the block kind of deal. And so people used to come in our yard, and they played lawn darts. Remember darts? Like these piercing, stabbing swords that you threw at each other while wearing flip-flops. How we survived, I do not know. But my parents had just had sod put down, and it was obviously cattle sod because there were tons of stickers, like little tiny stickers, and my dad kept stepping on them in his flip-flops or bare feet. And so he told me he would pay me a penny a piece for every sticker that I pulled, and I stayed out there till 9 o'clock at night, worked all day, and I brought in this like huge stack of stickers. I think I made $7, which in 1968 was a lot of money. And nobody died from the darts. Just saying. My favorite summer activity, sitting in the air conditioning. Going to the mountains where it's cool. Just don't do summer. I'm not a swimmer. I'm not one of those things. I like a cooler climate. Lyman, North Carolina. We were just discussing that last night. Head for the mountains. Pack it all up. Favorite summer comfort food? Watermelon. Definitely watermelon. Chris and I can eat watermelon and cantaloupe. Like, we'll take it to the kitchen counter and we'll sit there and Chris will cut it because he doesn't trust me with a knife. I've never cut myself. I don't know why. But anyhow, we'll just kind of stare at each other while we're eating watermelon or cantaloupe. We love it. My favorite thing about summer is that fall is coming right after it. I just don't like summer. I don't like to sweat, even though women don't sweat, they glisten. Down here in North Carolina, they sweat. They sweat. Ugh, I just don't like summer, not at all. Although, I guess if I had to have a favorite thing about summer, it's the fact that fruits and vegetables grow in summer. Maybe that would be it. If you could do anything all summer, what would it be? If I could do anything all summer, it would be to go to the mountains. It's cool. Definitely. Would you rather have homemade ice cream or a fancy tropical drink? Well, I can't eat dairy anymore, so we're having to go with the fancy tropical drink. Yes. If you want a summer-long vacation in the state of your choice and you're going to stay in the luxury hotels and eat at the finest restaurants or any place you want, and you are to travel the state all summer, you will visit attractions, museums, farms, factories, etc. You will be given history lessons. You have the option to bring along the kids, grandkids, husband, wife, or you can go solo. And you get paid for it. Where would you go? Well, first of all, I would take my husband, definitely. And if I could only pick one state for the summer, one state for the summer. Probably going with Idaho. We saw some of Idaho a few years back, and we loved Idaho. It didn't seem too hot in August in Idaho. So I think if I had to spend the whole summer in one state with my husband, it would be in Idaho. And we probably wouldn't stay in a luxury motel. We'd stay in a cabin that had air conditioning and Wi-Fi. So anyhow, those are the 10 questions. What did your summers look like? And what would your ideal summer look like? Let me know. Keep cool. Stay out of trouble. Be healthy. Think about others. And I'll catch you on the next video.